Hello YouTube, let's play some chess. Playing with the white pieces. Of course gonna try and go for the Jobava London. Which we are not gonna get, but the Englund Gambit is one of my favorites to play against. This is a bit of a different gambit, but I like to go for this. Is he threatening anything here? Not yet. Probably he wants this and then that's a threat. I could just defend it some more. I'll just wait until he attacks it some more, I guess. Let's just develop a knight. Give the ball back to him. Let's see what he wants to do. So this trade is always fine, I think. This looks like an idea, by the way. That's annoying, I feel like. Let's say my pawn lands there. Also kinda attacking this. It's defended well enough, but still. So if he goes there, then this check means he can't castle. If he goes there, I'm just gonna trade. I might even take with the queen. I haven't decided yet. This should be the move. I think if I take with the pawn, that's just annoying for him. It's an extra pawn and it's an annoying pawn, so probably what I should be going for. This. I think my queen can get in trouble at some point and still have to deal with the pawn. So let's go for this. And this knight is having trouble developing now. He can develop that way, but then I might even just take and you're never gonna castle queenside really. So he wants to bring his bishop out. Guess that's a way to try and still have the bishop pair. Well, I have the bishop pair, but I mean, then I don't have the bishop pair anymore, and I think I should just go for this. Just some quick development. Can never hurt. Can play a tempo move, then he plays a tempo move. But maybe this. Let's go for that. I'll defend this, by the way. Don't know if that was best. Does this make any sense? He probably wants to go there. I'm just gonna castle. And if I lose this pawn, it's not the end of the world. It's an extra pawn after all. So I can attack this pawn. That makes a bit of sense. So is this an idea? Opening up my bishop. I think for now this is best. Just a clear threat. Might go for this, counter-attacking. Yeah, that's what he does. I could just keep adding some pressure. Also threatening this, maybe. Yeah, this looks like a nice move. This pawn trade would mean I would still be a pawn up. So I might have to defend. Then I might have this. Yeah, so knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes. And I'm winning the rook, right? If after knight takes, he can't take back. He can just take this pawn though. Yeah. That's not the worst, at least he has an isolated pawn here. And if he's gonna castle either way, really, his king is not the safest, so I think that should be fine for me. And then here, yeah, I should just save my knight. I don't think there's anything better. I don't have any checks, I don't think. Let's just save the knight. Oh, by the way, I might have some moves, because after I move my knight, his rook is attacked. Yeah, where do I move it? Is this a better square? Probably not. I'm gonna move it here, because this is just the best square. And he's gonna save his rook, maybe he's even gonna castle. That saves the rook as well, I guess. Does that come with a threat? Guess at some point he might want to go for this, but now let's defend it. Let's try and put a bishop here. Of course, now the bishop is defending this, so I should go for this first. Also lining up with the queen. Yeah, and probably this fork didn't even work because the rook is still there. He might be castling kingside now, which still isn't the safest, I feel like. Yeah, and he should be worried about this right now. And this bishop on this diagonal looks really good as well. So, okay, yeah, you might plan to go there. I could probably just push and check. I could just move over. I think that's fine, actually. Bishop there, an idea? No, I think my bishop just belongs here. And on this, even at this or something. Yeah, my knight is well placed here, but at the same time, I want to make room for my rooks, I feel like. Maybe let's go here, gain some space. Also, that pawn was a bit weak. My knight was defending, but I want to try and play against this pawn, but it's not easy. This does come with a tempo, so I guess it's alright. And it opens up my rook. My knight can always come back here later if I want to. Also, yeah, there's a lot of pressure suddenly, so a lot of things for him to think about. If he wants a queen on the diagonal, he should go to b8, just to keep these ideas alive. He doesn't. But there's this pin going on, but I can't really attack the knight. I guess I can go here. The knight is well defended anyway. Could go here. So after takes, 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 takes. That's not really what I want. After takes, takes, he can take, and then I've just lost a piece. Could also go here. Rook takes. Doesn't make sense either. Maybe just double up rooks, something like this. Maybe, let's go for that. Maybe my knight can reroute to d5 at some point. Looks to be interesting as well. Do we want to go for that? Maybe. Let's try. If he takes here, then that's hanging. So we can't. Yeah, he moves his queen over. Now this does come with tempo. I guess he can take. But again, that brings my bishop alive. I like that. Yeah, I'm going here. So he's too late with that, yeah. This pawn is still a weakness. This diagonal is pretty weak. It's tough to get my queen involved. Maybe something like this. He can defend though, so it's not the worst. Now maybe like this. Probably here, because I can kick out the knight. It doesn't have much squares. Guess he can go back. So for that case, I probably want my rook here, so that if he goes back, this is hanging. If I move my queen, kick the knight out, I'm attacking this, but this pawn is hanging as well. So a lot to think about. I think I'm gonna move my queen here anyway. Not really attacking much, but yeah, so here, probably counterattack even. Then that looks all right. Maybe I can play this first, so that this pawn is defended. After this, I would win the pawn. Of course, it's his move now, so I need to speed up, by the way. So let's focus on that. And he can just play passive and protect the pawn, and that's probably all right still. Let's put the queen here. Feel like it belongs there somehow. And if he moves the knight, I can take the pawn. So I'm threatening now to kick it away. Maybe the bishop can attack the pawn as well, but it's quite a nice bishop, so I don't know if I want to use the bishop for that. So that trade first and then kick the knight away. Should be good. Rook is defended. Does he want to go here? Maybe. I'm gonna play this. Here I can just take, then take this. Yeah, this attacks my rook, but that rook is gonna move by taking the pawn, so yeah. I think I've won a pawn. Also, this is under attack now, so if he moves his queen, I can maybe take here. Probably not though. Maybe I should go here first now. And then he has this jack, but I can go here. It's a bit messy. But I might be winning the knight in the end. I don't know. Not sure. This. Like if he takes a pawn, then I can take the knight and attack the queen at the same time. This is defended. Can maybe move the knight now. Probably what he should do, but where does he move it? Does he go here? That's really passive. There must be something for me in that position. Like this maybe. No, not really, because takes, then he takes a bishop. Okay, he just gives up a rook. Did he forget my queen can move back? Maybe. If I take with the king, I can imagine there's something, but here, that's just a full piece. I don't think there's anything there. Like this doesn't do much. Okay, He's giving up all his pieces now. Is my queen invisible or something? Okay, now he resigns. That was the weirdest ending to a game. Let's go to the game review. And let's see where I could have improved. Well, the ending was good, but I had a brilliant move even. So let's see. Yeah, so this was already good. And here... yeah, pretty good opening. I'm surprised that you play the Englund Gambit, and which is already quite a bad opening, and then you're not even prepared. Which is weird to me. Yeah, and here, e4. Yeah, grabbing some more space. Maybe need to defend that pawn some more at some point. Knight h6 is a move here. Guess the defense as well. Kind of missed that. But probably still alright. This was the brilliant move, of course. Yeah. So doesn't that work against this? Apparently not, because... the king can move up now because the knight is moved. Wait. It was in this position as well. Oh, but the knight was is opening up the rook. So in this case, this doesn't work because the rook is not defending the other rook. And if the knight is here, it is. So that's the difference. Yeah, so this was brilliant. You had the right response though. This is still good for me. This was a blunder. Knight g4. I even looked at this at the game. I was planning to go here and apparently lose. What did I miss? I can take here probably. There's two knights attacking this. No, not even. Knight e5. Attacking my queen. Is my queen getting trapped? Yeah, probably. I can't move my queen here because this is checkmate. If I go here, probably this. No, that's... Does he do? Check. And then this check, and yeah, that's basically game over, right? Apparently it's not, but yeah, I'm surprised there's no forced checkmate here, but yeah, it's... Okay, should have been more scared about that knight move. And here, again, he has knight g4. Yeah, we both missed that. Well, I did see it in the game, but I didn't evaluate it correctly. This was alright. Yeah, and here I'm just better. Okay, and here, f3 is best. I felt like I could just take here first. See what the engine says. Queen c2. Yeah, going for the counterattack, so okay. In this case, that doesn't work. He needs to move the knight. I can just take here, and that's still with tempo. And I can take the pawn afterwards. Yeah, move order is important. He just took back, and now this is best. This was a blunder. I felt like bishop a1. Yeah, that's also an idea. I wanted to try and win this knight. I felt like this was a way. Apparently there is a draw here with f4. It's interesting. Why? e4. Knight takes. F takes. Queen takes, and apparently there's some perpetual check here or something. Yeah, that's difficult to find. And he just hung a rook and then hung a knight. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he just gave up. I was low on time, so could have tried and continue. But probably he just missed my queen could take, because I think he saw something after king takes. Yeah, that's even nothing here. I didn't even calculate this. I felt like queen takes is definitely the way to go, so no need to calculate king takes. But yeah, I don't know what this was, but quite an odd ending. By the way, if you want to look at these videos early, you can become a member of the channel now, so give that a watch. And if you don't want to, you can always just continue watching like you're used to. Like and subscribe if you like this video, and thank you for watching for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!